Right. Welcome to another session from jarawords.com. This time we have a very special guest, Zari, a dear friend of mine, a very inspirational figure to me. And we're going to have a chat with her. Welcome to Hot Seat, Zari John.
So much. Thank you for your inviting me, and hello everybody. My name is Zari. I'm 53 years old, but I don't mind to mention the age. But I live in Manchester for the last 25 years, and I'm mom of two, and both of my children on university, which is a little bit crazy. And crazy and scary, I have to say, to just times goes really fast. And I don't know, I can remember about 25 years ago when I just came here, I couldn't do anything because of language barrier. And now I'm the free mom now, I have to say.
Yeah, very active free mom almost.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about what you do as well?
Yeah, I'm a nail technician and beautician for over 25 years. And beside that, about a year ago, I started joining the American company called Forever Living.
Mm-hmm.
And it's based on wellness, the category they're covering. I have is a network marketing, and the category they're covering is the health, wellness, weight management, skincare, things like that. And I'm really passionate about it because, as you know, I always been active, and I would love to every day learn something new, and that is just give me the things I really like, because every single day we do some training, we're researching about each product we are selling, and that is just really love about this job. I'm helping people to sort out the problem they got, beauty side, wellness, or weight management, these kind of things. Yeah.
Amazing. It's very important to like what you do, and you seem to love what you do. So that's very important. And I think I've known you for the past 20 years or even more. I know 25 years. Yeah, thank you for correcting me. And you've always been very active, very energetic. What's your secret, Zarija?
Okay, then I think that is coming from my mom's side. This is in my blood, I have to say. As you met my mom before, she was a really active woman to age of 93. And she always been really active and helping people. And I think I've got that from her. And that is just make me to help my friends, be active every single day. I would love to learn something new and do something new to just be happy, really.
Fantastic. Yeah, I have met your mom. Bless her soul. Yeah, she was very kind and very, very generous person. What is the best advice? I know you often talk about something that you remember from your mom. So,
oh yes,
have you had the best advice given to you by her, or maybe someone else that has advised you and it's been very useful in your life? If you would like to share that with us, please.
Yes, of course. I have to say, she always mentioned that to us, is the Iranian codes, Persian codes, I have to say, خواستن توانستن است. She always mentioned that to everyone, and especially her children. And that is the things I always mention it to my both children. And I said, if you want to do something really desperately and you need it from deep of your heart, definitely you can get it. And this is always been in my mind, and try to just tell it to everybody. And it's fantastic. And the philosophy of that little sentences is a lot if you just think about it. And for example, if I want to do good for my network marketing, I have to work really hard for it to just be the position I want to be. And this is, I have to say, is work for everything. If whatever you want to do, you have to work for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think in English they've got something similar.
Yeah.
If there is a will, there is a way.
Yeah.
And in doing, I just wanted to mention that there are lots of similarities between us, and is always we have always been in situations that differences were highlighted, whether with good intention or bad. But when you think about it, we have a lot more similarities than differences. So it's amazing. And thank you for that, for sharing that advice with us. Fascinating. Well, you are sitting on the hot seat. JaraWords.com now. And Jara Words is a writing site. So let's talk a little bit about what you have read. Could you just talk about your favorite book, whether Persian or English, whatever?
Okay. I have to be honest with you. When I was in Iran, I was a big reader. Every single day I had the book on my hands. But as you know, when you just come into the new country, English difficulty, language barrier, that a bit put me off, because at the beginning I couldn't understand the book I really enjoyed before. Mm-hmm. And just start to reading the children book. And as you know, because it was difficult for me to understand those. And that wasn't really make me happy. And that put me off a bit with the reading. But after years and years, and I try to read the book like a secret to just make you positive about everything and be positive, be active, these kind of things. And I have to say, I just listened to a lot of podcasts with the positive energy, or people just helping you to manage your life better, same as the Tony Robbins and Fraser Brooke, and all of these is just helping me to handle the network marketing better as well. And I have to say, the last book, it was a secret.
Okay. Podcasts are a big thing now. A lot of people are.
Make everybody lazy to just grab a book and just read the book. Really.
I think it makes it more practical for today's life sometimes, because if you have to do something, if it's usually when I do cooking, as I prepare food, I quite like to listen to podcasts, and it doesn't demand my full presence in a way, although I can. So it's one of the things that.
Yeah, I have to say these days, because of the the internet and all of these social media, you're doing your cooking, you're doing your baking, and you're just listening to the webinar or training or something like that, or the podcast. That is just make it just take. I have to say, use your time better. Do two jobs together.
Yeah, you mentioned baking. You're absolutely great with your baking.
Great, but
fantastic. And due to COVID, it's been a while since we have tasted your cooking.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. COVID fault.
Yeah, waiting for all these limitations to be lifted, and we could meet up in each other's houses and get on with a more normal sort of life, whatever that is.
Fingers crossed for that.
And there are times that we need to sort of motivate ourselves to get over hurdles, to go past some barriers in our lives. How do you deal with the difficulties in life?
The life for every single person is like that. And each person has to deal with it the way they could, as I have to say, I don't know the word really, the best way the person can do. And the way I'm dealing with that, I try to make myself really occupied with the hobby I like, the same as cooking, baking, crafty stuff, designing the nail, be surrounded with the family, and try to be really active, do a lot of walking, activity, things like that, to make myself coming out of that. And I think the best way is that for me to dealing with these kind of problem.
The amount of work that you do all the time.
Yeah, I try to do my best really, because especially the last 1.5 years, because of the COVID, everybody had that problem in some part of their life. And the student had the problem with the education. They couldn't be to the part of, for example, university with the friends, and the activity they usually do. And because of that, lots of people been to that situation. And this is the way I have to do it, really, make myself more occupied. That's it, really.
Busy all the time, yeah. Everyone has their own way of dealing with things, and it doesn't have to be a one size fit all. We all do the best.
Because some people, maybe with the reading, they can just read the book, and that makes them to just feel much better. For me, as I said, baking, cooking, really, I enjoy those.
Amazing. And you are a talented artist as well, particularly with designs that you do on nails. It's amazing. I would share your social media. I think Facebook, you've got Instagram. I would share that with people in the post, in the information beneath the post, so they could get in touch, or they could find out more about you. So is there anything else that you would like to add?
Thank you for having me, Shahira Jan. It was a pleasure to just spending the time with you. I knew Shahira for nearly 25 years, and one of my dearest friends, and I'm really proud of you, because you are really a strong woman and inspiring me. You always been really active, and you are a dearest friend of mine. Thank you so much.
Thank you for saying that. Thanks for being a friend. I think it's important, when you surround yourself with your friends, it's very important to be able to lean on your friends, get energy from them, and also in return, be the source of inspiration to them as well. So it works both ways, and I'm really proud of being your friend. Thank you very much, and thank you for today.
Thank you.
Amazing. Best of luck with all you do, and thank you. Have a lovely day. I'm gonna finish recording in just a moment.